Welcome to this particular course video, and we are going to discuss about the ChatGPT and how we can learn new skill by using the ChatGPT. So for any technology, if we want to learn today, so then we can use the ChatGPT. How we can learn that I will demonstrate. So let's learn by using the ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is a large language modeling application, and it's an AI application. I hope all of you know this thing. Those are not yet familiar with it, so they can understand better way from this particular video. Nowadays, so many people are using the ChatGPT for the different kind of content generation, like they are preparing the CV, for preparing the blog, article, as well as email body, email promotional mail, right? But today we are going to learn the ChatGPT for the application for learning a new technology. So first of all, I want to learn Python by using ChatGPT. How we can learn? So let me prepare a curriculum first. So I will ask to ChatGPT, okay, generate a hands-on curriculum on Python programming with exercise with example and code. Explain me okay, fine. First, develop a Python curriculum for Python programming. So this is my prompt. So I could find a curriculum here. So it is saying this is okay, fine. So module wise, it is giving me the module was introduction to Python, overview of Python programming and its application, installing Python and setting up the development environment, basic syntax and variable and types, right? Input output operators, control flow, if else loop. So everything, all a standard curriculum, we got it. Let's learn from the very beginning now. The first one is the introduction to Python. So overview of the Python and its application. I will here write, I will type here, okay, type overview, generate a tutorial on overview of Python application and its application with example and case studies. So this is my prompt. So based on this prompt, I can get some output. So it is saying, okay, Python is a versatile high-level programming language, right? And it's simply readability and flexibility. It was created a Guido van Rossum and the first released in 1991. And since then, Python has become one of the most popular languages widely used in various fields due to its ease of learning, vast libraries and community support. In this tutorial, we will provide an overview of Python, its key features, and explore some of the prominent applications with real-world examples and case studies. So now let me go down, and there it is showing the key features. First, it is simple and readable syntax. Second one is dynamic typing, and third one is vast standard library. Fourth one is interpreted and interactive, right? And then application, web development, data science and machine learning we can use. So scientific computing, we can use it. Computing, automation and scripting, we can use it. So internet and internet of things, IoT, and real world example and case studies also given. So what I will do, I will copy the entire code, entire content output from this. So I will copy it. I will make a Python study material for my future use also, right? So it is coming like this way. So first of all, I will copy it and I will clear the format, and I will change the color of the font and justify it, make it a 1.5, right? Fine. So I can get something from here. So this is the overview of the Python and its application. So a comprehensive tutorial. So I can make it a bold. Now I'm going to learn. Fine. So next part. So what is this next part is? So next part is the installing Python and setting up the development environment. So it is given me. I'm typing here. So okay. Generate the step-by-step tutorial, step-by-step tutorial on this, right? So now thing is that whenever you are giving the prompt, it should be very much relevant, and what you are expecting, the prompt should be according to that you should put. So now in this tutorial we will guide you through the process of installing Python and setting up a development environment on your computer. We will cover the steps for Windows, Mac OS and Linux users. Let's get started. So step 1, check your system requirement. So first of all, I need to check. So for that it is telling me, fine. So now download Python. So I can go to, I have my Python, so I'm not going. So you can click here, you can download the Python. For Windows, it is the instruction is given, for Mac also, for Linux also. Then run the installer and double click and add Python path, and like this way everything there is a sudo make install, right? So this is the way. If you follow the one by one step by step installation and all the coding, so you will able to install your Python. You can find your Python in your system, right? The next step is coming here. I'm going to this chapter, right? So even for the next part also you can copy it and also put it in your Word document for your future use and make a proper study material. So this is the step-by-step tutorial for the installation. But mind it, the program code when you are going to copy that should be copied separately, right? Suppose I am writing here, I am going to paste it. Here I paste it, and then I will just change the format, right? So I can get it should be left line, right? So like this way I can get the value. So you can decorate your content as you know, right? As you wish, as according to you like. Now I am going to the next word is this. So from the next part I am not going to copy and paste in the Word document. So I believe you understood it. So so there are something it is mentioned. Go up a little bit. Okay, fine. Basic syntax and variable and data types. So I'm copying this thing. Now write, generate a hands-on tutorial on this with example. So this is my prompt. So based on this prompt I got this. So installation, setting up. So I got this code, right? it is saying it's an example, basic syntax example. So I'm copying this thing. So I have Jupyter Notebook and I have Google Colab. There are two IDs. So you can also learn from ChatGPT. So which are the IDs you can use and how to set up your IDs, right? So Google Colab, I'm going to Google Colab. So in the Google Colab, I'm writing here, fine. So this is also how you can use a prompt. So Colab is opening. It's a cloud-based IDE, that is integrated development environment. Now I'm going to type it, right? So now I'm running this code. So I defined two variables is num1 and num2, which is integer, and where input is enter the first name and input is enter the second name, number, first number and second number. So I'm giving the first number, say 1, and then I am entering. Then it is asking me give me the second number, because I mentioned here enter the second number. So I am giving the second number 2. Then I am entering, right? So I can get the sum. So calculate the sum, that is, there is a variable I assigned here, sum result, which is a variable name, and number 1 plus number 2, it's giving me the sum total of 3. So display the result, and so to display the result I can use the print. The sum is sum result, because my variable is sum result. So it is the sum result value is 3. So this is showing us this is the first program we can write a simple program. So now I'm going to again to ChatGPT, and I'm asking to ChatGPT, find in my next code the variables. So in Python you can assign the values to variables without specifying their data type explicitly. Python dynamically determines the data type based on the assigned values. So now I am just copying the code first. I am going to my Google Colab and opening the code, then I paste it. Here I have given the variable and their values. So first variable is age, then value is 30, name is John Doe, and then is student is a variable name, it's true, average score 87.5. So displaying variable, so how we can display those variables. So first of all, print is for display purpose. I'm using as a command of Python. Then the variable name is name. I mentioned name within a quotation, and whatever within the quotation, whatever I want to see in my output, I have mentioned, and my variable is name. This name variable I mentioned here, right? So then print age. So whatever age, I can also mention something different, right? So the person age, like this way. So I can mention anything inside the quotation, then age. So then I'm preparing the print is student. So if it is student, then it is telling me yes, true or false, right? Then print average score. So whatever the average score is this, so it is going to give us. So let me run this code. So we can see the output, name John Doe, age 30, is student, true, average score. So now let me go to my next part. So here also it is given one case, that is Python supports the several built-in data types. Some of the commonly used data types are integer, float type, string type, boolean, list, tuples, and dictionaries. So I will explain you later for each and every data type. So before that, let us understand this code, how it works. Then we can understand one by one for each and every data type. So I am copying this code I'm going to the Google Colab and opening the code, then press it. Here let us understand the code. So this is a data type in Python. Integer age is equal to 30, float is pi is equal to 3 point something like this. A float is a decimal value figure, right? Then string, which is a character value figure, so I am mentioning within a quotation mark. Then boolean, which is a yes or no, that is 1 or 0, true or false, like this way. He is student. Then I'm coming to list, where I can give the fruits. Say there are a list of values are there, say apple, banana, orange, right? So then tuple, the coordinates. I mentioned a tuple coordinates, right? 10, 20. So then I am displaying the dictionary, that is the person. So about the person, I am giving some information. Say name is a Bob, age is 25, each student first. This is my dictionary. That is, what is the metadata? What is the meaning of the data? So what is the name? What would be the name? Name is Bob, age 25, each student yes or no, false. Okay, displaying the data type values. So print age, then type age, print pi value, so type pi. So like this way I can print all the display all the types of data values here. So let me run this code, and I can see here this is giving me age is 30, type class is integer, then pi, this is the class is float, the name Alice, type is class is a string, and then is student, true, type class is class boolean, bool means boolean, and fruits, that is a apple, banana, orange, type class is list, and coordinate type class is tuple. Person, I can see here name Bob, age 25, is student false, type class is dictionary. So this is how we can learn the Python programming from by step, and in the running the example, if you run this particular example, copy the paste and code here, open the terminal and command prompt and navigate the dictionary, where save the file, and you can run the Python script. So by this way we'll able to learn any technology, even whatever the chapter we have developed by using the Python. So for each and every chapter, if you can type to Google Bard or even in ChatGPT, both the same, right? Both the OpenAI software, the application. So you can type here and give the prompt, and you can get the output. And if you have any problem to understand, ask to ChatGPT. Okay, clarify me step by step. So for now, this is I'm just ending this particular video. But if you have any comments about it, please ask me in the comment box. And if you like this video, please like it and share it. And in the next video, I will discuss more about the Python programming, how you can learn for the rest of the chapters one by one, right? Thank you for watching the video.